Hello, anyone in the chat, please say hey. I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to another Moonlight Crew live. Hi, K-Bay. How are you? I'm doing really well. I hope you are. Good to see you. If you'd like to share, if you have anything you'd like to share, please do so. We're doing our energy check, so feel free. And also, anyone that would like, that hasn't shared some common synchronicities that you see, please feel free to share those. We will have a synchronicity chat on Friday for both the Sunrise crew and the Moonlight crew. We'll be discussing common synchronicities. So if you just entered the chat, please say hello and also let us know how you're doing. I'm good, taking it one day at a time, and I'm happy to hear you are doing great. Awesome, K-Bay. I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah, one day at a time. Same thing here. Great. Anyone else that's just joining us, please say hello. Let us know how you're doing. And if there's anything you'd like to share, feel free to do so. Anyone that hasn't hit the thumbs up button, please do that for me. I really appreciate those that already have done it. Thank you so much. We're just going to wait a few minutes to see who joins us um, before we start the reading, the general reading. Hi, Georgia. Awesome. Happy to hear. She says, everybody sending love and light. I'm feeling fabulous. Great, great. I'm doing well. Kay Bay is in here. She seems to be doing great. I'm glad everyone seems to be doing pretty good this evening or morning, whatever the time zone is for you. I was just saying, Georgia, asking about the synchronicities. If anybody had any to share, they could feel free to do so. So I'm just waiting to see who else may come in within the next 5 minutes. and then we'll get started with the general reading, and then the spiritual guidance shortly after the general, and then we'll do the empowering question. K-Bay says, thank you, Georgia. I'm happy to hear you're doing great. Georgia said, okay, that's going to be a good discussion. I think so too, Georgia. I really, really do. And so far, we have some really good ones on the list. So I'm looking forward to that. Hi, Akash. How are you? Welcome. Let us know how you're feeling, and also, if you'd like to share, feel free to do so. And if you see any common synchronicities that resonate with you, please let us know. We'll be doing a synchronicity chat on Friday for both the Sunrise Crew chat and the Moonlight Crew chat. I know that was a lot to say at one time, but I just didn't want you to miss out on everything. But let us know how you're feeling. And after the synchronicity chat, I will be typing up the ones that I've selected with the the meanings and all that. I'll be typing that up, and if you'd like a copy of it, I will be glad to email it to you. All you have to do is just email me and say, I'd like a copy of what we discussed, and I mean, I wouldn't mind sending it to you. And that will be on Friday for both chats, the sunrise and the moonlight. Anyone else that hasn't shared or have anything they'd like to talk about? Georgia says, hey, hello, K Bay. Sending love to K Bay. If you'd like to schedule a personal reading, feel free to email me at intuitive.picean.empress@gmail. It should be in the description box of the chat, but it's also on my page on the main bio section. It's intuitive.picean, Picean .empress@gmail. I'm sure I have an option that will work for everyone. So if you're interested and you would like more of a one-on-one personal, please email me and I will see what I can do to help you, okay? I have a few readings this week. I'm actually booked for the weekend, but I can get you in. And Georgia, I'm still working on your document. I did have one subscriber that reached out to me today. Okay, great, Georgia. I did have one subscriber that reached out to me today and for a reading, and they asked about a pre-recorded reading. Like, I'm assuming this person just not able to do a live, maybe because of work or whatever like that, which is understandable. I am willing to do a pre-recorded, like an audio recording reading. So if anyone is interested in that, that's an option as well. I can just, I prefer to show you the cards. That's just me. I prefer for you to be able to see the cards. But if by some chance that's not an option that will work for you, I can definitely do a pre-recorded audio for you and send you the file via email. That's not a problem. So I will be doing that for that subscriber. What time do you usually do the, hold on. Okay, wow, really? Kay says, what time do you usually do the sunrise chat? I always get the notification for the night. I tell you, Kay, I schedule it for 9, but sometimes I can't get up there until a little 10 or 11. But I've been trying to get up there, I say between 9 and 10. I just schedule it for 9 to kind of do that alert, you know. It's just like something comes up. I either, you just can't help life happening. So I usually try to schedule it for 9 or 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what your time zone is, but I know a lot of people are saying that they don't always receive the notification. I don't know what is your time zone? Are you Eastern Time or Central Time or Pacific? Yeah, anyone that hasn't hit the thumbs up for me, could you please do that? Thank you. I always go and hit the reminder and it will let me know when it's on. Yeah, great, Georgia. When you see it, Kay, hopefully I'll try to post it. What I'll do, I'll try to post it after this chat for tomorrow. So when you see that link, when you see it pop up, just go ahead and click that set reminder. Hopefully you'll see the one for the sunrise one. Hopefully. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try to go ahead and schedule it for tomorrow after this chat. That one will probably be a bit earlier because I have an appointment during lunchtime. Okay, your Eastern time. Okay, yeah. So usually I try to do between 9 and 10. Sometimes it's a little over that. I just I hate that you're not getting the notification. I wonder if you go to my YouTube channel page, does it show it there? Does it show what I have scheduled there? Does anyone know? Because if it's at my channel page, maybe you could click the reminder button from there. I haven't checked it like that. Because I know that we've been having some issues with YouTube with showing things. But usually, Kay, I'm on between 9 and 11, to be honest. I just kind of never know. Tomorrow will probably be earlier because, like I said, I have a dental appointment. So it'll be a little earlier. Apple pie. Hello, apple pie from the Philippines. How are you? Georgia says sometimes the notifications will be late, like an hour. Your notification is there. That's why I go and hit the reminder. Okay, cool. Okay, Georgia, thanks for sharing that. Yeah, it's funny. YouTube is weird like that. More to love. Hello. Feel free, apple pie or more to love, to share. Let us know how you're doing. Okay, we're doing our energy check before we do the general read. And then tonight we're going to do something different. Well, if you weren't here for the sunrise one, we're going to do an empowering question. That's what we're going to be doing tonight. Good evening, Mr. Griffin. How are you? How are you feeling? Thank you for joining us. More to love, Apple Pie, Mr. Griffin, everyone else. Thank you so much. Please hit that thumbs up button for me. We're just doing the energy check. It's all right. I'm all right. How are you? I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. I'm doing really well. Apple Pie said, I'm good. Stay safe, healthy, and I'm good. Stay safe, healthy, and happy always. Okay, you too, Apple Pie. Thank you for coming in. Are you leaving? Are you leaving the chat? You just come in to say hello? Nope, I'll be staying. Okay, cool. Great, great. Is there anything, Apple Pie, you'd like to share? Anything that on your mind? K-Bay says, okay, I'll go check and see if it's on there. If not, I'll check around that. Yeah, do that. Do that, Kay. I'm sorry that happens. I'm going to set it at right after this chat, and hopefully you'll see it in your notifications. When you at the bottom, okay, let me ask you this. Do you access YouTube on your mobile phone or your laptop or desktop or tablet? How do you access YouTube? And I have a reason for that question. Okay. Mortar Love says, I'm doing good now. How are you doing this evening? I'm doing well, Mortar Love. I'm glad to hear you're doing great. Georgia says, hello to all. Just came in the chat, love. And light to all. Hello, Mr. Griffin. Hello, hello. Okay, cool. Anyone else that just come in, please say hello. Let us know how you're feeling. Okay, on your phone, when you're in the app, right? And you're in the app and you're looking at the bottom of the screen, click. I want you to try this. Just tap that subscription icon at the bottom, and hopefully when you'll see all the people, like the people that you're subscribed to, you should see all of their current either readings or videos or anything that they've scheduled. So try that. Go to the YouTube app and then look at the bottom of your screen, and there's an icon at the bottom. I think it's to the right. I think it's like the third one to the right at the bottom, and it's got like it's labeled subscriptions. You click on that, and hopefully when I schedule it tonight, you'll see it in that, because what that button does, it'll list everybody that you're subscribed to. If they've just posted a reading or posted a video or posted a scheduled live like I am, it'll show that. But you got to click on subscriptions, meaning the pages that you subscribe to. I hope that makes sense. Because if you just leave it on the regular option, it'll show you some of everybody, the people you subscribe to, people you haven't, you know. I hope that makes sense. Mr. Griffith says, hello there, Georgia. Hello, everybody. More to Love says. I hope that makes sense. But you can still do like how you said you're going to do and check around that time. But I will try to post it right after the live tonight. For those of you that may be at any point interested in a personal reading, as always, I have my information in the description box, and you just email me and let me know what it is, what your goals are, and we'll go from there. I have an option that works for everyone. So I also will be willing to do a pre-recorded audio reading. I had a subscriber to ask me about that today. So that's an option. I always like for you to see the cards, but if by some chance you can't do that, view that live because of work or other obligations, I totally get it. So I am willing to do that, just to put that out there. I need to put that in my description. Um, but I will change that. I'll update that just to let anyone know that may be interested at any point. Okay. Yes, I want to. I don't see it on there for tomorrow now. Oh, I haven't posted it yet. I will do it right after the live. I'm sorry. I should have said that. I think I said that, but yeah. I'll post it right after the live there for tomorrow now, but I'm going to check and see after the, yeah. Sounds good. Awesome. Thanks for asking about that though. I do know we've had some issues with YouTube being slow and loading the chat late and other situations not loading up. Georgia says hello, more to love. Georgia says hello. Is there anything anyone would like to share? I feel pretty positive. I feel like everyone's feeling pretty positive tonight. That's how I feel. You're welcome, and hello to everyone that has entered. I hope you all are doing and feeling amazing. Awesome, Kay. Georgia said, yes, I've been feeling good all day. A bliss of happiness. That's great, Georgia. Awesome. It's always good when you feel like that. Internet phone, I'm free. I'm starting to win again. I'm relieved. Hi, internet phone. I think you're new. How are you? Please, anyone, if you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please do so. Thank you to the ones that have. I think internet phone and apple pie, they're new. Let us know how you're feeling. We're going to start the personal. I'm going to give it a few more minutes, like 2 or 3 more minutes, and then we'll get started. Today's reading, it just came to me. Today's reading is going to be, I never know what's going to come out, but today's topic is going to be progress. So we're just going to see where we are as far as progress. Have you ever talked telepathically to anyone? Georgia, honestly, I believe I have. And I say I believe I have because I'll put it like this. I didn't remain in contact with that person physically, like, that type of in-person interaction, that I cut that tie. But I do, yeah. I believe I have communicated. Now, was it a whole lot of times? No. It was just maybe, I'd say at least twice with that particular person. And once it was something like this. They would like really stay on my mind. All of a sudden, they just stay on my mind, just stay there, just stay there, just stay there. And I'm like, I would literally try to do things to get them off my mind. I'm talking prayer, doing other things. It would just stay there, stay there, stay there. So what I started doing, and which I encourage anyone that has somebody on their mind to pray for them, right? So I started praying, and then it's like I could feel, I can't explain why I felt this, but a bit of sadness came over me just thinking about them. So I kind of felt like maybe there was something they were going through. So what I did is I just said, in that state of mind, in that state of consciousness, I just said, I, you know, I said, I still want you to be happy no matter what. You deserve to be happy. And that's the type of energy that I sent to that person. Because I could feel the sadness. I mean, I literally could feel the sadness. And the thing is now, the thing about it now, George, and anyone else that's listening, when I think about this person now, at this point in time, the heaviness isn't there anymore. But I do feel like the person still wonders about me. I still feel that type of energy there. I still feel like they wonder about me. And that's kind of, it's different. It's different. But it's not a sadness thing anymore. But it's I just feel like they wonder about me. Do I wonder about them? Sometimes I do. But I feel like they wonder about me more. K-Bay says, this is great, Georgia. I'm doing so much better emotionally. I'm so happy to keep moving forward. Awesome, K-Bay. Internet phone. Hey, beautiful. I'm a subscriber for a while. I've just been sitting in the background. High priestess mode, listening with my intuition. I've been through a lot, but the light is shining so bright now. That is beautiful. I'm so happy to hear that, internet phone. So great. I'm crying with gratitude today. Sun's out. Awesome. Good. Glad you decided to come in and speak up. And I'm so happy that you were in the background. So, you were in attendance. So that's wonderful. Great to have you. Great. Thanks for sharing. Anyone else before we get started? So telepathically, George, and anyone else about that, this situation was very dear to me. It was very painful what I went through with that person. So when I finally got to a better place, once you care for someone, it's hard to just stop. It's impossible to stop. But because I knew I needed to release that person, and I came to a point where I wanted them to be happy. I didn't want them to, just because they didn't treat me well, I didn't want them to suffer. So I just began sending positive vibes. We have to, any of us, if we do someone wrong or we do anything, we have to face the consequences. But that's not up to me to try to punish anyone for their wrongdoing. And I knew that. And once I truly believed that and did that, just really turned it over to somebody that's greater than me, to a being that's greater than me, I started sending this person positive vibes. And that was a way that I was beginning to release the pain, the this, the that, that comes with it. And so when I started feeling like that this person wonders about me, I literally started sending signals like, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Continue on your journey. I'm doing okay. I know you feel bad for what you said and what you did. You'll probably always feel like that, but I don't want that to take you away from your journey. And that's what I was sending that person's way. Georgia said it's like you having a convo in your mind between two people. They pop up out of nowhere. I thought I was tripping. I'm tripping. Looked it up and found, yeah. Yeah, it's real. Thanks for having me here. Bless you all. Oh, internet phone, anytime. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. And we have to be so careful with our thoughts, our mind and everything, because we're energy. We are an energy source. So we have to be careful of our thoughts. We can literally create our reality. That's how powerful we are. And that's a lot of times why people don't want to tap into spirituality, because it focuses on going inside and really looking at everything, assessing everything. And then with that, once you are well aware of self, you open up so many different avenues, so many, whatever gifts that maybe you didn't even know about. And I believe a lot of people they fear spirituality because they don't understand it, and they can't understand something that you can have and feel so free, just believing in self, having respect for a higher power, but really relying on self. And it just scares them. It scares them that you can be in tune with yourself like that. I think it's just like what society views as normal when it comes to faith and all of that. But spirituality allows you to just, really ask those questions that probably religion won't allow you to do. Georgia said, yes, we would think negatively quick and have to watch it. I don't want to go that deep. Can't go. Can't you tap? Can't you tap into dark? Yeah. Yeah, I was just getting ready to explain that. We have to be careful with our thoughts, because we have to remember, just like there is a higher power to bring out our gifts and positivities, there's that other power. You know what I'm saying? We have to be so careful. But I think that as long as you believe in what you believe and you stand firm on that, and you're not doing it, trying to do anything malicious, or, really using your gift for a wrongdoing, you'll be fine. Like me, my goal was to help people. You know, I wouldn't call myself an expert. Would I say I'm very knowledgeable? Yes. But I'm just like you ladies and gentlemen. I'm learning. I'm on a journey. I've just identified a gift, and it has helped a lot of people. I can't tell your future, but what I can, because I never know what's going to come out, but what I can do is try my best to guide, try my best to let you see what you bring to the world, to a point where you believe in yourself and you see that you're worthy of so much more. You're worth more than the mistreatment, the dishonor, the rejection, all the things that all of us face sometimes in life. And that's what I strive to do. That's why I always want you to see the cards. Anyone else that's just joining the chat, please to hit the thumbs up, please. Thank you so much for the ones that have. Okay, Georgia said, that's why I prayed, because I knew the gift I was gifted with. That's one reason why it scared me, because I knew that I probably could tap into darkness. That's why I pray all the time. Yeah. Yeah. Totally get it, Georgia. Totally, I can totally relate. That's why, um, with a personal reading, I've had questions. Can you tell me This is a question I've had, a really common one. Can you tell me if I'm going to be rich? Can you tell me if, you know, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that? And that's where we cross a line, because we do have to give respect to the higher power, right? We're crossing a line with that. And I'm not going to, I don't know what's going to come out. What's going to come out is what's supposed to come out. But I'm not going to sit there and tell someone that, yeah, you're going to do this. Because guess what? What if something goes on with that person's life, that in that very moment, because energy can change just like in any way. There could be one moment that can change your energy shift. So if I tell someone that, and it's not genuine, and then something happens and it doesn't work out the way that I said, then what is that going to do for me? And definitely, what is it going to do for that person? It's not going to help them. But what I can do is talk to you, you know, see how you're feeling, see how you're doing, see what comes out, you know. Sometimes it'll resonate, sometimes it won't, but the times that it doesn't resonate does not mean it won't resonate later, and it doesn't mean it hasn't resonated before. And also, it may resonate with someone else that has been around your energy. And when it's like that, that could be, you stepping outside of self to understand someone else's situation. So, there's never anything that you lose with the reading, because there's usually something in it for you. That's just been my experience. And Georgia said, okay, that's why, okay, she just said it. I know you didn't want to do that. I don't want to know the future. That's why I never asked. Yeah. And I say that it's not because I don't want to look into that, but I respect boundaries. And what I do know, that if I'm, guiding someone, if I'm guiding someone, it wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair for me to say, on that other side, it's this, it's that. Because on a journey, you don't know what just walking down that path, like I talked about this morning, walking down that path on that journey, you don't know what that person is going to face. It could be twists and turns and this and that. I mean, it could face so much. Something out of the woodwork, and it could change the whole shift for a moment. Doesn't mean they can't get back on the path, but it may change it just a little bit. And that could affect the whole thing. But once again, that doesn't mean it won't come out as abundance in the reading. It's just someone asking, am I going to win the lottery? It's like there's so many chances there. Now, I don't hate on, as they say, don't be a hater. I don't hate on anyone that does that, because maybe they can, they can see that, and maybe they feel comfortable saying that. And that's great. But I can't do that, because I respect boundaries. I, it probably would discourage you enough to throw them off the path. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But like I said, it can show up as abundance. It can show up as abundance. It can show up as um, like the Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. It can show up like that. It can show up in the cups. You know. And that's where religion, I'm going to say this, then we're going to get started. That's where religion or spirituality, whatever, whichever you work with or you practice, that's where, with religion especially, when it comes to those type of questions, that's what they look at as, how do I put this? Like false prophesizing. So yeah, we all have to be so careful. Because you've seen it yourself. Sometimes the cards will show, okay, everybody's on a good path, and then sometimes it'll be different because the energy changes. Energy can change like that. And then that one change, it doesn't mean that ending or that goal won't be accomplished. It just means that it may be a little delayed because of that little shift there. Okay, Georgia said everything isn't always good on your path. You're going to have some rough times. Yeah, exactly, Georgia. Exactly. That's a part of life. That's a part of it. Because we have, yes, Georgia Motor Love said, because we have free will, you can have anyone to be a guide for you. But because in this life we have free will, it's really up to you and where you want your energy to align. But you can have a great guide, but because we have that free will, it's really up to you. Up to, each one of us, including myself, individually, what we want to do. Even with the guidance. Because we have free will. To stay the course. Georgia said to stay the course or get off. That is free will. You're right. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Because you think about all the guides, like the guides that are pretty much provided guidance, I'll say that, in the Bible. But it was up to the people to want to stay on that path of righteousness or to veer off. If you veer off, then there's consequences with that. But if you stay on, there's consequences with that. It's like a side effect. There's an effect. There's a cause, and then there's an effect, no matter what you do. And that's the power of free will. It's just like you could be sent your soulmate in the next 5 minutes, right? It could be everything that you, maybe not everything you want. We'll say everything that you need energetically. 4444 on the timer. You could be sent a person that's your soulmate in the next 5-10 minutes. And this person could have everything that aligns with your energy, like I just mentioned. Guess what? You could choose not to take them. Because we have free will. Does that mean that they may show up again? Yes. They might show up again somewhere else. Because they've been sent because you pulled them in. You pulled them in energetically, and eventually You met, you crossed paths, but still, if you meet and you as the person going through this decide that I still don't want this soulmate, I mean, free will. Okay, anyone just joining us, please let us know how you're doing. If you have anything you'd like to share before we get started. Well, I'm starting the reading now, but you can always share in the chat and I'll look at it as soon as I can. Okay. All right. Spirit, what messages do you have for us concerning progress? Take that one because it was coming out too. Whew, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Take this one. Spirit, what messages do you have for us? Okay. All right. Messages do you have for us concerning progress? Messages you have for us concerning progress? Okay, taking a look at the overall energy to start off the reading, I have the Ten of Pentacle energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I'm getting the feeling that a lot of us are feeling pretty stable, pretty. Is it cold somewhere? Are you feeling like it's like cold? I'm feeling like someone's feeling cold, or it's cold outside or something like that. Take it how it resonates. Anyway, I have the Ten of Pentacles, so I'm getting the feeling that a lot of us are feeling good, feeling successful. Sonia says, hey. Hi, Sonia. How are you? Feeling successful, feeling like you're starting to see yourself accomplish your goals, just feeling more fulfilled. You may be working on things that are making you feel fulfilled. I'm just getting this fulfilled feeling with this Ten of Pentacles, okay? All right. We have the Ace of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm getting the feeling that a lot of us are still thinking. A lot of us are still processing. I don't think it's as bad as it was because it's in the upright. I think we're making peace with things. Still may be a bit painful. You know, it takes time, but I get the feeling that we're not as sad or feeling stuck or feeling like we can't go on. I believe those feelings are starting to fade, okay? Take it how it resonates. We have the Four of Swords. You could have been dealing with or have this in your chart somewhere. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, yes, still protecting that energy, still protecting that heart. I believe whatever this situation was, or it could have been a multitude of situations, it brought you to a place where you felt like literally you needed to protect your energy and your heart, okay? I don't think you're so like wrapped up in staying away from things, but you're very careful at this time because of the things you've been through. That's been coming up quite a bit as well. We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Yeah, slowly getting back to I believe you're accomplishing things because we had that Ten of Pentacles. But emotionally, I'm just getting the feeling that that kind of goes in and out. There's some really good days and some not so great days with, you know, take it how it resonates. But I'm getting the feeling that it's more good than bad, but it's in the reverse because we're still working on that emotional aspect, that mental aspect that maybe kind of leaves us stuck in our thoughts sometimes, okay? Let's clarify the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, we have the Five of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Yeah, literally stuck in those thoughts sometimes and looking over things, looking back a little bit, looking at that point where you literally had to pick yourself up, okay? I don't think I don't think you're unhappy though. That's the thing, because we had the 10 of Pentacles at the beginning. I just think there's some days where you look back, and that may be why that Ace of Cups was in the reverse, because emotionally there, like I said, there are more good days than bad days, but I think it's because just you haven't gotten to a place where you don't think about the bad, okay? And you may think about the bad for a little while, okay? But I do think you're looking back at it. I think this came up this morning about looking back for confirmation. I think that's still going on with the energy of the room tonight, okay? We have the 10 of Swords in the reverse, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Yeah, getting away from things that you felt just made you feel overwhelmed, made you feel uncertain, uneasy, taking on challenges, but you're well aware that it's going to take work. It's going to take some time for you to get back to a solid you, but you're getting away from things that you can get away from that are negative, okay? Or you've already done this. Take it how it resonates. Let's clarify the 10 of Swords in the reverse. All right. We have the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Yeah, coming out of a place of wondering what do you choose? Do you choose you, or do you choose to think about whatever this was that kind of had you feeling uneasy, unset, something that was negative? You're coming out of that. I think you've chosen you. I think you're starting to choose you, or what's for the betterment of you, okay? I'm going to take this one because it flipped out too. We have the 9 of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. I truly believe that you're just not as guarded. You're not as guarded because you're feeling happier, but it's just some days that you're thinking a little bit more. Remember, we have the Ace of Wands, that mental battle there. Just some days are better than others. But yeah, still a bit guarded, but it's not so guarded that you can't get out here and try. I'm hearing I can get out here and try. I can at least try. That's what I'm hearing with this card here, okay? I'm getting that. I can at least try. All right. We have the Star card. Yeah, I believe this is how you're feeling. I believe you are feeling hopeful. You are feeling focused. You are feeling positive. Outside of these days that are a little compromising, you are feeling more positive and whole. We have the King of Swords in the reverse. This is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, I believe this came out this morning. A lot of us are feeling wiser, sharper, like we've learned a lot through this journey. There's still some of us that may be feeling like a bit confused as to why it happened. But if we look deep, you'll be able to see that that was probably something that took place and it ended the way it did so that you could truly ascend. I think a lot of us are looking back with the healing idea, but some of us are still struggling a little bit to figure out why and how could this happen, those type of questions, okay? Which is fine, it's part of the journey. Check this out. We have the Empress card at the bottom of the deck. So this tells me a lot of us are nurturing ourselves, taking better care of ourselves, looking good, smelling good, just doing great things. Some of us, or some of you, could be pregnant. You could have had a family with someone that you went through something very hard with, or it was a very difficult ending, so you could have a child, or you could have had a child with that person. Take it how it resonates, but I'm getting the feeling that you're taking better care of yourself at this time, okay? We're going to clarify that King of Swords in the reverse. All right. We have check it out, the Magician. Oh my goodness. Manifesting new things. Despite everything that happened, you're nurturing yourself and you are manifesting new things. You may be sad some days and you may be happy some days, but you're still manifesting. You're still walking forward. You're still walking forward and you're still manifesting. All right. Good stuff. Okay, we're going to do the spiritual guidance And then we're going to do the empowering question. Hopefully I'll have more answers tonight than I did this morning. But I think what happened, we had an issue with the live chat feed. So we're going to do spiritual guidance. To anyone that just entered the chat, please let us know how you're feeling. And I'll read it as soon as I finish the spiritual guidance. Devante, how are you? Oh, no, you're never too late. We just did the reading, though. We're doing the spiritual guidance. I will post this for everyone to see. If you could just, when you see it, if you'll just fast forward to the reading, you could catch it then. I hope you're doing great. Thanks for coming in. All right. Spiritual guidance for the Moonlight crew. I'm going to pull 3 cards. That was one. I'll take this one, hit the deck first. All right. We'll do one more. Okay. All right. Taking a look at the spiritual guidance, we have the embarking card in the reverse. I do think a lot of us are still at this time, and Spirit can see this. You're starting to think about new things that you could do for yourself. You may be doing these things now, so it may be new things that you've already started, but I get the feeling that you are embarking on a new journey, and it is recommended that you continue on this because it's going to help you to get to where you want to be. It's in the reverse because a lot of us are still maybe thinking about it, thinking about what's next, thinking about should we do it, should we do this or not, just weighing out the options. But I do think that that first thought that you're having, which is probably yes, I should do it, that's the right answer. Okay, so we have the potential card. Spirit wants you to know that you have the potential to do great things. You have the potential to be what you want to be at this time. You even have the potential to really elevate your manifestation. Okay, take it how it resonates. So it is known, and Spirit wants you to know that you have the potential to really do what is placed on your heart. You're thriving with the thriving card because you're doing positive things. You're making a difference. Take it how it resonates, okay? And guess what? Your heart space is opening up. We got the love card. It's the first time I've seen this card. So that tells me that your heart space is opening up. You may be getting ready to really get to a place where you can accept new love. This could be new love for a significant other, or it could be that new self-love for yourself, okay? I just get that feeling there, and Spirit wants you to know that it's okay. I think you're feeling more free, all right? At the bottom of the deck, I couldn't believe this. The forgiveness card in the upright. We've been doing major work, and it's showing. Spirit can see that you've been working diligently. Like I mentioned earlier, there's still some days you're still thinking. Thinking about what happened. But with this right here, embarking on new things, you have the potential to do whatever it is that you want to embark on, thriving, moving forward with good energy. Your heart space is opening, probably manifesting new love or new love for self-love. And I truly believe that a lot of us are forgiving or have forgiven, okay? This is huge because this card has been in the reverse for quite some time. So I think a lot of us are either getting to a place of forgiveness or we have just really released and decided that it's time to forgive so you can go forward to get what you deserve, which is new love, new situation, take it how it resonates, and continue to have increased love for self. All right. That's what I have for tonight for the Moonlight Crew Chat. Great reading. And this reading was about progress, okay? Well, the topic was progress. That's what came to me when I was just sitting here. So let me know in the comments how and if it resonates, okay? Okay, cool, Devontae, no problem. Yeah, I'll definitely make it so that it's public and you could just fast forward it. I think it'll be around 50, 55 minutes or so. Yeah, if you click, like, if you fast forward a little bit into like 55 minutes of the live, that's when I believe it starts. So yeah, if you could check that out, that would be great. Okay, Georgia said it resonated. Great. Kay said it resonates. Awesome. Yeah, I get the feeling that we're starting to really move forward, manifesting new things. I just get that feeling. And for this card to be in the bottom of the deck in the upright, that's huge. Okay, cool, Devontae. Thank you. I hope it's a blessing to you when you get a chance to watch the entire thing. Keep up the great work. I'm loving the consistency. Thank you, Devontae. Thank you for identifying that. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. And I hope things are better for you. Okay? I hope that that person recognized your worth. I hope so. I think you know what I'm talking about. I get the feeling that you're feeling pretty confident. Am I right? I just get that feeling that you're feeling pretty confident. I'm hearing confidence. Yeah. I know, right? Devontae said, I realized that you only started this channel a few weeks ago. Yeah. I'm just so blessed that I just started the channel maybe what? Like he said, a few weeks ago, maybe a month. And I have over 700 subscribers. I mean, that's a blessing. And they're increasing. And I'm just so blessed. I'm honored. Even if I only had 2 subscribers, I would still do the readings. I would still do the lives. So, you know, I'm grateful for every step. Internet phone said, thank you, babe. Good work. Stay safe out there. You too, internet phone. Hope it resonated. Devontae said, laugh out loud. Even if he don't recognize my worth, I have. Yeah. I'm telling you, Devontae, I just felt. I literally feel, you know that Beyonce song, I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. You know that song? I'm just feeling like that song is resonating with you. Don't ask me how or why. That energy you brought in here, confident, not arrogant or anything, just very confident, very self-assured. And I'm just hearing that Beyonce, I'm feeling myself. Yeah. So much people are texting me. I guess they found out that I'm single now. Okay, probably. You know how it goes. And energetically, they probably could feel that you're vibrating higher. Thank you, internet phone. Thank you for staying in the background and then speaking today. Thank you for the background, love. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, Devontae, that's what I feel. I feel like you're feeling yourself. You're confident. I'm hearing swag. I don't know if you feel like you got swag. Spot on resonates. Awesome. I feel like you feel like you have swag. Okay. We're gonna do the empowering question. I'm gonna use the same one that I used this morning to see what everyone's responses is. Whoever would like to participate. Okay. Swaggerlicious. Yeah, I figured that, Devontae. I figured that. All right. Okay, the question that I have is, what is the most courageous thing I've done? How did it make me feel? What is the most courageous thing I've done, and how did it make me feel? This is the empowering question. These questions are supposed to give you an insight of your subconscious and basically like a peek into yourself to see how much work you've been doing. Okay? Georgia says, how ironic. I just sitting here wondering how was I going to answer the question. Like I said, the most courageous thing I've done when I decided to choose myself over everything. Yeah, Georgia, I'm staying single for a bit. I just got rid of my narc ex after 18 years. Just a mama and her kitties. Okay. Not even sad. My energy is rising. Awesome internet phone. Happy for you. Happy for you. Yeah, if you feel like he was a narc, no. Just be careful. Sometimes those narcs they lurk and all that stuff. Georgia said, I self over everything. Awesome. I love that. Thank you. Devontae, the most courageous thing I have done is stop expecting others to give me what I can give myself. Wow. Great, Devontae. Yes. That's a beautiful thing. When you get to that point, it's a beautiful thing. Because it takes you out of that codependent, not saying you were, but to others, it takes you out of that feeling like you have to depend on them type thing. Because sometimes people, even if they help you just one or two times, they'll have a tendency to think that you want to just lean on them all the time, like you need them. And it's really unfortunate because most of us in this chat are probably people that are very dependable and that others have needed us. But when it's time to get that back, it's not reciprocated most times. So it is great to step into that energy, Devontae. Yes, great, Devontae. Yeah, Georgia, yeah. Anyone else? Good stuff. Good answers. Internet phone, I answered before you asked the question, sorry. But I'm free from domestic violence now. He couldn't bring me down. I rise above. Amen. Amen. And always remember, internet phone or anyone else in the chat, if you ever get a reading from me, which I pray that whenever it's placed on your heart, I don't want you to do anything you don't want to do. But I'm going to say this. I'm never going to tell you to go back to somebody that dishonored you, that disrespected you, that hurt you like that. I'm never going to tell you to go back to somebody like that. Never. Because that's a person that probably never deserved you in the first place, but you cross each other's paths for a reason. That doesn't mean you don't care about that person. You can have all those feelings, but someone that hurt you like that, I'm never going to take, because you're worth so much more. So if you ever get a reading from me with some spiritual guidance, I'm never going to tell you that. Because you deserve more. You deserve so much better. And internet phone, you deserve so much better. I get the feeling, internet phone, that you're particular. Are you very particular? I just get this energy like you're particular, organized, particular. I struggle with codependency of my childhood trauma, being abandoned, so I used to overgive. Yeah. Devontae, that's so common. You're absolutely spot on. I honestly might need to get a reading done from you because I need to know who is the new person that's coming in. As soon as I take care of these problems, then I got okay. Yeah, just know, Devontae, that I truly do go what the cards say. you know, so that's why I always do the messages. If you decide to do one, it's preferred for it to be a live one so you can see the cards and all of that. Um, so I truly go on what the cards say. And sometimes it may speak about a new person or a potential person. Sometimes it may just be a reading about you because that's probably something that you need to hear, or it could be, we never know. I can have an idea about something and then I'm shown something else. But I will do my best to give you a quality reading and quality insight. I will do that if you ever decide. Together we rise. Yes, Georgia. Awesome. Anyone else would like to answer the empowering question? What is the most courageous thing I've done? How did it make me feel? Great stuff, everybody. And Devontae, anyone else? If you have any common synchronicity numbers that you're seeing, please share them. We're going to have a synchronicities chat on Friday for both the Sunrise crew and the Moonlight crew. So I hope I see you there, okay? It should be a very interesting chat. I feel like there's going to be a lot of discussion. So I'm not even sure. I just have to pray on it. But I'm trying to figure out, should I even do a reading that day? But I'll just see what I'm led to do. Or should I just, okay, 222333, and what was that other one, Devontae? Let me go back to the chat. 222 and 333. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm gonna write those down. Yeah. So what I'll do, Devontae, we're gonna be discussing like some synchronicities, and I will be making a list of the ones we discussed, and we'll, some information about them and all of that. Even though we can get these things online, but that's just how I am. I just like order and to do things like that. And if you're interested in that list, because I'm going to be emailing copies of it to whomever's interested, just email me at intuitive.picean, PICEAN.empress at gmail, and I will gladly email it to you. That goes for anyone in the chat. When we do that live and I have those synchronicities and meanings and all that good stuff, I will email it to you if you're interested. You just have to email me first and I'll attach it, and yeah, you'll have it. Okay. All right. Devontae said, oh, internet phone. I'm just me for once in my life. I love me now. Awesome. I forgot your message. No one can make me go back. I'm too in my own power. He used fewer words. I'm sorry. It did not work. So he tried to beat my spirituality out of me. And yes, I am particular. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. But I got that vibe that you are very particular. I don't know what you're particular about, but I just get the feeling that you're very particular, very neat and orderly. Not like OCD neat, but you're neat and orderly. Devon said, good with the vibes that day. Yes, I think that would be really great for the channel for you to talk about different aspects of how the angels get in contact with people, or spirit guides, whatever people want to call them. Okay, I will. Okay, cool. 11 today, then $111. 5 standing in my independent true self Leo energy, and then I got 384. I read it as 3 Empress. I'm born in 84. Okay. 11 today, then one. You won $11. 5 standing in my independent true self Leo energy, and then got 384 and read it as 3 Empress. I'm born in 84. Wow. Get out. That's something else. Internet phone. Oh my God. Wow. Devontae says, I was born in March on March 9th, and you were born at 9:30. Okay. If you ever decide on a personal reading, Devontae, I think I have a selection that will work for you. Okay. I do look a little bit into the charts, the astrological birth chart. I won't go over the whole thing, but depending on your situation, I'll put it like that. I pull information to kind of work with your situation and see where we can go with that. That's how I do the birth charts. If you ever would like to do that. And I do a little after the reading, I do what I call a spiritual guidance care plan. I'm still working on one right now. But I just do that for your records. It's just like a little overview of what we discussed in the reading and all that good stuff. And hopefully provide some tips and some guidance. And you can print it out, put it in a notebook or a journal, or just have it for your records and just review as needed, you know? Okay, or would I have to email? Yeah, email me, Devontae, yeah. Because I was trying to get it done as early as next month. Oh, yeah. Yeah, email me, Devontae, and we'll talk about that. He think internet phone, no problem. My pleasure, okay? I'm glad you're out of that situation. And I wasn't trying to put you on blast, internet phone. That's just this is a safe space. That's just how, I'm just tapped into your energy like that. I could just feel that, you know? So don't ever think that I'm trying to call you out. It's just, I just felt that about you, which are great qualities. Okay. Yeah, email me, Devontae. I look forward to it. Georgia said his birthday mirroring the time of birth. You caught that? Let me go back. I caught that. Let me go back. 11 today, then $111, 5 standing in my independent, true self Leo, and then I got 384 and read it as 3 Empress. I'm born. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Georgia. Okay, it should be, but I'll give it to you now, Devontae, and for anyone else, it's intuitive.picean, Picean .empress. Okay, cool. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, you just email me, let me know, just where you are. What would you like to gain from the experience? And we'll go from there. And I'll email you back some information. But thank you, Georgia. I was just trying to I was trying to process internet phone and everybody else, and then I read what he said. I got pieces of it, but when you sent that, it was just meant for you to bring that to my attention. I'm like, wow, okay, thank you. Internet phone. No, I appreciate truth over lies, hun. I'm authentic, standing in my power. Always stay. You are awesome. Yeah, thank you so much. I just yeah. Thank you. I can't explain it. I just feel that energy like that sometimes. But I'm so happy for you, internet phone, that you are you seem to be in a much better place. I think you're still on the journey. Some days are a little harder than others. You know, I think you're really trying. I get the feeling you're really trying. Really trying. And you don't want your kids to see you cry. You for you don't want to see your kids. I'm getting. I don't want my kids to see me cry anymore. I don't want my kids to see me cry. Hi, Joz. How are you? We've just finished the reading, but we will have it as a playback. So just letting you know. I hope you're doing well. Please let us know how you're feeling. Oh, he retracted the message. But hello anyway. Yeah. Good to see you. Josh says it was an error. Oh, no problem. If you have any synchronicities, Josh, that you'd like to share, Georgia says hello, Josh. Josh. Wayo. If you have any common synchronicities, please share. We'll be doing a synchronicities chat on Friday for both the Sunrise crew and the Moonlight crew. Yeah, Mr. Griffin, are you still here? He's been quiet. Unless anyone else, Josh says, hey, Georgia. Unless anyone else has anything to say, I think we're at the end of the live for tonight. If you have anything you'd like to share before we leave. Okay. 99. Okay, yeah, I haven't seen that. 99. And what was that other one? 1777. Okay. 99. 1777. Okay, thank you, Josh. I hope to see you in the synchronicity chat, whether you could go to the Sunrise crew or the Moonlight crew. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do a reading that day or not. I have to pray on that and see. Or I may just need to focus in on the synchronicities. We'll see. We'll see. If I don't do a reading, we'll at least do a pick a card. But we'll see. Okay. You're welcome. Thank you as well. Glad I made it in. I'm glad to see you, Josh. Yeah, thank you so much. Internet phone says my car got stolen yesterday. The second car in 2 years. Been homeless. The day after I got evicted, I won $11,000. That was in January this year. Just now got my dream apartment 6 weeks ago. Beautiful. That is beautiful. Internet phone, getting back some of that abundance that you supplied to somebody else. Blessings. Yes, Georgia. Internet phone, getting back the blessings that you supplied to someone else in a different form. That's what happened. You got back some of the good that you put out to others, but there's more. There's more. There's more in store. Abundance. I still not said about my car. I live in the star apartments now. Can't take my faith. My future looks awesome. Yes. Yes. Remember this, internet phone, and then we're going to close the live. Remember this. And I had to come to the conclusion of this myself. So you're not in this alone. I'm sure a lot of us other ones in the chat have had to come to this conclusion. Just think about this. How can the same, I mean, just, you can, I think you can feel where I'm coming from, what I'm about to say. How can the same mouth or the same person, I say mouth because, that's how we communicate. The same mouth that told you that I love you can turn around and try to break you down. That's not love. That's a person that didn't deserve you. Because love is not going to try to break you down. Love is, if that person is not perfect, they may make mistakes, but to try to break you down, break your spirit down, how can the same mouth that said I love you turn around and say years, months, or days later things that would try to hurt you? Georgia says good night and amen. Okay? Yeah. You deserve so much more, internet phone, and so does everyone else. Because no one should want to try to break your spirit. No one. Kay says, I felt that. Amen. Amen. Thank you, Kay. You've been quiet too. Appreciate the love and support. Are you still there, internet phone? I hope that helped just a little bit. But you're a very strong person. Okay, internet phone said he seen me start setting boundaries and couldn't take my energy. I took back what was rightfully given to me, my sanity. Amen. Great. Good for you. Good for you. So happy for you. You have a lot of great things ahead. You just have to stay focused. And anytime that you feel a sense of weakness a little bit there, where you're kind of wondering, was it your fault or this and this and that? If you're ever feeling those little moments, because it happens to all of us, just remind yourself of what I said. How can this person have told me that they love me, and then they turn around and they want to try to break me down? That person never loved me the way that I loved them, and they didn't deserve me. They did not deserve me. But we crossed paths for a reason. Probably for me to grow and to get prepared for something way better. Always appreciate about time people speak the truth. Yeah, I mean, Yeah, you're right. Well, I was thinking about stuff I overcame, think kind of made me feel so thankful, and I had to take a moment. Hold on. Awesome, Kay. Internet phone, yeah. Awesome. Because I mean, it wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense for somebody to spend years telling you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And then they turn around, and because of how they're feeling, because remember, if they're doing that to you, that's a self thing. That has nothing to do with you. If they're mistreating you, that's a self thing, right? That's what's going on with them. And they're projecting it onto you. So how can that same mouth that said, I love you, turn around and say, I hate you, I this, I that, I don't want to be with you, you're not good enough for me, you're fat, you're this, you're that. No, no, you don't deserve that. Or put their hands on you, you don't deserve that. No. That's a person that needs to get on a journey towards their healing because they've had some things that happened that led them on to where they are. And we have to just pray for those people and keep it moving. We got to pray for them. And we have to meet them where they are. We can't try to force them to heal. We can't try to force them to see our word. We have to leave them right there, pray for them. And then we got to continue on our journey. It took me a while to get that. Took me a while to get that, but I got it. I got it. And I'm pretty sure all of you, as well as myself on this journey, because I'm with you, you'll get it. And then when you get that and it clicks in your mind, you will assess everything so much differently. You just look at things so different. And it makes you recognize that you are just worth so much more than for somebody to mistreat you. Just worth more than that. Okay? Anyone else would like to share before we end the chat? Thank you so much for everybody's participation and the synchronicities and just entrusting me with your energy like always. I thank you so much. I'm so happy for you on this journey. I feel so much growth despite the little hiccups there, that we all go through. I feel like there's so much positivity and growth, you know. That's really good. Okay. Well, if anyone else doesn't have anything to say, I guess we'll close out the live. Thank you so, so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. Nothing, anytime that you come in here, it never goes unnoticed. I know we have some that don't say anything, and that's cool. Thank you to you as well, the ones that don't speak, but you just pop in to see what's going on. So thank you so much. And thank you for hitting that thumbs up. Okay, cool. Let me read this. Yes, I got told once by somebody I love dearly that I should just die. And that hurt so bad. And I remember the next day I left and never went back. I struggled with depression bad. And when he said that, absolutely, yeah, of course you would have struggled with depression with that, Kay. you know. And I advise anyone that's struggling with depression, or you feel like that, if you feel like that, please get help. Do not sit there in that. Speak to somebody. You know, it's there's hotlines for that. You're not alone. There's 24-hour hotlines. You know, seek help, medical help if you need that. There's no shame in that. But if you are ever feeling so you feel like you just can't make it, please, please talk to someone to help you get out of that space. And no, Kay, that person didn't deserve you either. No. Because most times, and I had to learn this myself, most times people project how they feel onto you. How they feel about themselves, they project it onto you. And it makes us, you know, until we recognize it, you feel bad, you feel sad, you feel like it's your fault. But if you really look at it, if you've done the very best you could do with what you had with that person, and then they can turn and say something really nasty to you like that, that has nothing to do with you. That is something that they're dealing with. That's how they feel about themselves. And they're just trying to throw it off at you to try to break you down so they can feel better about themselves. It did something to me. Okay, yeah, you did tell me that. Yeah. It did something to you. Do you have any? Do you have, Kay, any air energy in your chart? With you saying you never look back, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, those air signs, they have that uniqueness about them where detaching is not a problem. Very lovable sign, but the detaching is really, it's easy for them. Easier. K-Bay says, yes, I did get help. I was scared at first, you know, but I built the courage up and got help. I'm doing a lot better. I still struggle from time to time, but I'm still a work in progress, and I'm happy I got help. Amen. I'm glad you got help too. I'm glad. And never be afraid to get additional help if you need it. I'd much rather for you to get the help or to call the 24-hour hotlines and talk it out than to do something that will cost, oh my goodness, cost everyone not having your presence anymore, you know? I'd much rather for you to get help. So if anyone's ever feeling like you have depression that you just can't deal with, please reach out to someone. You know, just don't sit in those feelings too long. Because your mental health is so important. You're important to me, and I don't know you personally, but you're important to me. And I want the best for all of you, okay? Okay. Alrighty. I think we're going to end the chat, end the live chat. Please send me an email if you'd like to discuss a personal reading. I have a few options that could work for you. Kay said, oh, Georgia said, you are kind, loved, and important. Yes. Please don't ever let someone tear you down. Separate yourself from people who don't appreciate. Always call someone. Talk it out. Never harvest. Yes, Georgia, I know what I think you got a little bit more left to say. But yes, absolutely, Georgia. Absolutely. Yeah. Everyone, you're kind, you're loved, and you are important. Yes. Kay says, I don't know if I have them in my chart for sure or not, but I know the person who said it was a Leo. Okay. All the signs are good signs. Don't get me wrong. But what makes certain signs, you know how you can look up the characteristics, you have the good and the bad. What makes certain signs bad is because, not bad, but certain characteristics, we can have bad traits at different times, right? That's just because you're human. But the thing is, when you're not at a point that you want to take accountability for certain behaviors, those negative traits can come out even more. So what I mean is, if you're not tapped into self and really know your worth, if, let's just say, as a Pisces, you're not tapped into self and you're not tapped into that loving side, and not nurturing yourself and all of that stuff, the good stuff, right? That Pisces that has a potential of being loving and all that, if they're still not willing to take accountability and really look at themselves, that kindness can turn into those bad characteristics. Like they say, I know there's one of them, they speak highly about the Pisces being oblivious to certain things, not aware and all that, kind of, because they think we stay dreaming all the time, like, and we are a dreamy sign. I don't think it's dreamy like we're just totally disconnected or anything. I think dreamy, and what I get from it is that we're always thinking about the next step or what the potential is. That's what I think. But if you're not tapped into self, that dream state could turn into, okay, wasted thoughts, wasted time. You could just really just go off on a tangent thinking about things that are not going to serve you. You know what I'm saying? It could turn negative. It's just all about your mindset and what you want for yourself. Because all the signs have good and bad traits, as we see. I hope that makes sense. I mean, So in essence, the bad traits can come out even more when we're not really doing the work or taking accountability and can identify. It's when we're doing the work and identify things is when we're able to tap into our inner self, our inner knowing, and working hard towards our 2.0 version, our best version, whatever that best version is, which can contribute more and more to your sun sign. And your sun sign is your vitality that makes you who you are. It's what sets you apart from the rest. Okay. Kay says, thank you all so much. It meant so much me. Thank you. It meant so much to me. Thank you, Georgia. Yeah, Georgia, great. Great support. Thank you, Kay. Internet phone said, I appreciate it. I got kicked out. Honestly, I just got back in the chat. Okay. Say, yes, I understand. Yeah. Okay. So just know that, everybody, that we've all have had our struggles. We've been through different things. But just remember, most of the time, I send another one to her. Okay. You sent another one to her? Okay, yeah. Georgia said, never harvest those negative thoughts because you will start to believe them. These tears, this tears your self-esteem all the way down. Isolate yourself from people like that, no matter who they are. Yes. Family, friends, people you dated. I don't care who it is. If they want to just try to break you down and they can't see the value, that is because of who you are, don't keep showing up for mistreatment. No. And most times people see it later. That's just what it is. You don't miss a good thing till it's gone. We've all heard different phrases. But guess what? They had a chance to get it right. What do they do? All right? That's not holding a grudge. That's just the facts. So, and you have to assess, does this person really deserve me? I had to steal away and do all this work. This person that hurt me and did all this stuff, do they even deserve a second chance? Sometimes you're grateful for them leaving, or making it so you don't want to deal with them anymore because it helped you to get on this journey here. Internet phone, it's a lesson. My lessons were my blessings. Make true to yourself. I say yes. Amen. Internet phone. Georgia says yes. Internet phone. Yes, 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 yes. Those lessons, they're tough sometimes. Real tough. Oh my goodness, they tough. But, you know, we all can get through them, and we have, because we're survivors. We're not victims of the bad treatment from old relationships or family members or friends. We're not victims anymore. We're survivors because we're going forward. And their phone said, no, I can't take it back. Took too long to get rid of him. He lives in ego. Yeah, you don't need that. He's on his own journey. Okay? We sent him positive vibes, but he is on his own type of journey. Where it goes is truly up to him, what he wants to do. But he's on his own journey. And it has nothing to do with you. But we send him positive vibes and hope he does well. All right, everyone. We're going to go ahead and close the live. Hope to see you tomorrow. All right. Great chat, great reading. Internet phone said, yeah, he's needy and codependent. Yeah. Yeah, he's on his own type of journey. He has his own set of lessons to learn and all of that. And it's not our responsibility to try to help people heal. If they want to be a part of the journey and really just want some tips and all that, cool. That's awesome. But to try to make someone heal, to try to hold their hand and try to, really just try to force them to do, that's not our job. And it's going to be draining. Yeah, I'm going through, Georgia. Internet phone said, thanks, babe. Stay safe. Good work. Thank you so much for the support, everybody. Georgia, I'm leaving too. I keep talking. I need to go. Thank you. I hope to see you, ladies and gentlemen, again for the next live. We do the sunrise, and we do a moonlight crew chat. Also, if you're interested in a personal reading, email me. It's in the description box. And thank you for the synchronicities, and I think that's it. All right. Thank you, everybody. Please stay safe and blessed, and know that you count. You always count. All right. Have a great one. Stay blessed. See you later. Bye.